WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, X, and our website, www.wvtcdetroit.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users. Thank you for tuning to WVTC Radio Detroit and the Community Bell Show with your host, former Wayne County Commissioner, Edna Bell. Stay tuned for insightful information Detroiters will find valuable. Text a friend and tell them to watch with you for news you can use. And now, your host, Edna Bell.
Hello. It is Monday at 4 o'clock, so it must be the Community Bell Show. Hi, everybody. I missed you. I've been gone a few weeks, and I'm just so glad to be back. Glad to see all of you out there. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just happy to be back. I've been gone a little bit. I'll tell you about my trip, but before then, I want to send condolences to my good friend's family, Gloria Scott Rose. We funeralized her this past Saturday at Corinthian Baptist Church. Gloria was just a really very, very special lady and had been battling multiple myeloma for a number of years. And when the doctor said you only have a certain number of years left, she said, "No, I'm better than that." And she doubled what they told her she had. And so we send blessings to her husband, Brian, and her son, Brian, and her daughter. We love you, Brian family. We love Gloria. She was a wonderful lady, and we're gonna miss her terribly. But just want to send condolences to that family. She was a member of the Reggie McKenzie Foundation, one of the founders of the Reggie McKenzie Foundation, and also a member of the board of directors of Women's Informal Network, which is an organization I'm a part of. Just did a lot of stuff in it. I mean, Gloria was the kind of person that if you asked her to do something, she just jumped in with both feet and got it done. She was a doer and organizer, and things got done. So we're gonna miss her, but family, we love you. We loved her, and Detroit is probably one of the smallest big cities in the world. It just so happens that her cousins live right down the street from my in-laws on McKay Street, and her cousin and my sister Phyllis were best friends. So from forever, forever. So again, Detroit is one of the big cities in the world. So they again, condolences to that family. Love you dearly. Secondly, I was gone and I was in a good place. I'm going to tell you about the place I was in. I went to New Orleans, but I also went to Mobile, Alabama, and they've got a train now that you can ride from New Orleans to Mobile, and it's called the Mardi Gras Express. How about that? Great train ride, comfortable seats, plenty of leg room, a little club car to get some snacks and cocktails or whatever. Great, great ride, great ride. But in Mobile, Alabama, there's something called Africa Town. I never heard of. Never heard of it. Africa Town. And so I had a chance to take a tour of Africa Town with the executive director. Great tour. And so I'm going to have somebody from Africa Town on the show to talk to you about Africa Town. And I just, one of those things that we just need to know. It's just stuff that we don't know that we know. And that's one of them. So I was excited about that. Thank you for taking me on that tour. And then the other thing, and go back to the world being so small. This young man's wife is the daughter of Faye Nelson and her husband. Faye, it was the executive director of the Riverfront Conservancy when it first started, and now it's voted as one of the best riverfronts in the country. Was vice president of DTE Energy and DTE Energy Foundation. Went on to Kellogg's and stayed there, their foundation, and she's attorney, just very, very much involved. And her husband happened to have been my son-in-law's high school teacher. Isn't that, how about that? For small Detroit around the world. But just want to share that with you. Now, today I have my good friend, Mr. Larry.
Hey,
Mr. Larry Whitfield is with me today to talk about some stuff.
yeah,
We got stuff that we're
yeah,
gonna
some
talk
random
about, Larry.
stuff.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk.
Into some
We're
random
gonna
stuff.
get into some
How are
random
you?
stuff. I am marvelous. I'm
So,
marvelous. How are
so
you?
it's so great to see
I'm so glad to be back. Thank you. Thank
you.
you.
You've been gone hanging
Yeah,
out,
I miss my
you
friend. I
know,
miss going out to
plane
the
rides
all that
and
stuff all over the
Mardi
place
Gras and
and
all
stuff
that. Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
So I want to talk about this is not something we need to talk about,
Mhm.
but one of the things we're gonna have on the show in the next few weeks is credit repair.
Yes.
And lots of folks need to
Yeah.
have their credit taken care of.
Mhm.
They don't know how. So I've got a young man who has a company who does that.
Mhm.
He was in town. He's from Texas, but he was in town a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
working with some businesses, getting them some funding for some things that they're doing.
Mhm.
But that's what this business does, and they help people get their credit right.
Yeah.
And today is typically Real Estate Monday, so we're going to talk a little bit about real estate and how credit repair impacts
Yeah.
whether you can buy a house or not,
Yeah.
or a car or anything else,
Yeah.
and what those rates are. And so that's what this young man does. And it's so important that we know how to access, because
Yeah.
other folks access those services all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And we wonder, well, how did they get it? Their credit's just as bad as mine. What happened?
Mhm.
And so we're going to talk
Yeah.
about it and have this young man on in a few weeks to talk about just how you
Yeah.
fix those things.
You know what though, and one thing I learned in credit, and in reference to credit, there is a thing called discipline. There
There
is
it
a
is.
thing
You
called
don't have
discipline,
to have everything you
and
see.
and
Mhm.
and people need to understand and think a credit repair professional would tell you that it doesn't matter how minute the bill is.
Mhm.
If you owe it, pay it.
Pay it. You made
If you owe it,
made
and
it.
I had to
Pay
learn
it.
that from now. I'm 61 years old.
Ooh, young
Okay,
whippersnapper.
my credit score is Experian and them would tell you it's good, but it wasn't always like that for the bigger part of my life because
Mhm.
I messed over my money. I messed over my credit. I didn't think uh, uh, a hospital bill that was once $10
Mhm.
could escalate to $210
Okay.
because you don't pay it,
Uh-huh.
and then they add the interest
Yeah,
and stuff like.
mhm.
And then people don't think hospital bills are a big deal anymore, and they are.
They are. Yes.
And all I'm saying is just to say this, y'all. If you owe $20, pay it. If you owe $10, pay
Pay
it.
it.
That all of that participate in helping to strengthen your credit and to build your credit. You can't go to a credit repair person, and this is not always the case.
Mhm.
But people, I find that people go to this ain't my show.
Yeah, come on.
But
You can do this.
this is just from
Mhm.
experience. Now I'm being transparent because I used to go to credit repair people and ask them, okay, what can you get off my credit that I don't have to pay?
Mhm. That's not the right
What can
question.
you get off my
Mhm.
credit that I don't have to pay, and then for so many years it's off, and then it returns?
Mhm.
That's what people don't realize. That stuff returns that you trying to get eased off. But if you got the money to pay
Pay it. Pay your bills.
it, that
Be
helps your credit
honorable.
a whole lot. And then whatever credit repair
Mhm.
person or professional you go to, then they will enlighten you on how to establish a
Exactly.
good credit.
And then the other part is once you get it taken care of,
Mhm.
don't lapse.
Right.
Don't go but oh, I've gotten that taken care of. I'm good. Don't go back to not paying again because now you're in the same boat you were in before.
Mhm.
But so don't do that. But really be considerate of what you need to do and what your obligations are,
Mhm.
what your commitments are. You
Yeah.
made the bill, pay it.
Right.
Made it, pay it.
Right.
So it's important that we start at a young age
Mhm.
for our young people
Young
to
age.
understand
Yes.
that
Yes.
that's the key. Because what bothers me is these kids go to college. These companies start sending them all kinds of applications for
Mhm.
credit cards. Here,
Mhm.
take this credit card, free credit, free
Mhm.
money. And unfortunately, the
Right.
kids don't understand that nothing is free.
Right.
You've got to pay it at some point. I mean, here you are struggling to pay your tuition, and now you got this credit card
Right.
over here. You don't have any
And they're
money.
at that age, they're at the age
Mhm.
now that the system says you don't have to ask your parents.
Yes,
You don't have to
yes,
get permission from your
yes.
parents. You're at 18 or 19 or whatever
Now
age that's
you can
established.
make your own
You can do
decision.
this on your own. And they take the bait.
Yes.
But now they in trouble.
Mhm.
They owe, they need something. Now mom and daddy get a call
Mhm.
about the
Yes.
credit card
Yes.
that you didn't tell us about.
Yes, and the credit card, and you just been frivolously doing stuff.
Yeah.
You're doing DoorDash
Yep.
every day, all day long,
Mhm.
and $100 gym shoes or whatever. But I
Mhm.
guess $100 gym shoes is not the right number.
Right.
I think probably $250 gym shoes is more the right number, or is it even more than that? Oh God, not kids
It
anymore.
depends on the style, what year it
Oh,
came out,
see.
and there's only one person that's really getting paid for them shoes. Y'all know.
Mhm.
But y'all,
Yeah.
y'all know.
So yeah. So don't do
Yeah.
don't do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk more about that too because it's important that you
Mhm.
start your life off
Mhm.
on a positive note.
Yes.
Don't start off in the hole.
Yeah. And Ms. Edna, there are so many opportunities now that if you have a decent credit, that
Mhm.
you're able to get things that you never thought to. But it's really about being consistent, paying your bills, and keeping that score where it needs to be.
Yes.
Because it's a whole lot. It is, man, I'm finding out there's a whole lot. And I just got my credit right. Seriously. Seriously. Now,
Mhm.
I said before, I'm 61. I don't want anybody that's 20 to wait until they 50 something to where they
Figure
things
out.
start.
I think I need
Listen,
to take care of
don't
this.
do it.
Don't do that.
I'm a testimony that you do not want. Now, I thank God that He got me out, but I didn't have to be in the wilderness for 40 years.
Mhm, mhm.
I didn't have to be there.
No, no.
So, yeah.
So work on it, and it's a appropriate time to talk about this September. Young people have gone back to college
Hmm.
now, and they're doing their thing and having big fun and all that. But don't accept all those offers that they're going to be
Hmm.
sending you. They're going to
Hmm.
be sending you all sorts of wonderful offers. Don't accept them. You don't have to do that.
Hmm.
You don't have to do that. Um, be disciplined. Be disciplined
Hmm.
about how you work those items.
Hmm.
And most of the time, mom and daddy already sending you some money,
Yeah.
and they're paying for the room and the board and
Yep.
the tuition and all that.
Hmm.
So don't fall prey to what they're doing to you,
Use
because
wisdom.
that's what you will be.
Use wisdom.
Oh,
Yeah.
you'll be, as they say, you'll be on the menu. They'll be coming.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
a slice of you forever.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
don't let them do that. Don't let
Yeah.
them do that.
Use
Please,
wisdom, y'all.
please,
Use
please,
wisdom.
please. I'm telling you.
And I realize that young people want to experience things on,
And that's
you know,
good.
I get, yes,
We
yes,
want them to do
yes, because it helps you to gain knowledge and
that.
experience.
And
But if you don't have to go down a dark alley, don't go, because you want to experience how dark it is down the alley.
and don't go because Mary Jane and John and Jimmy went down the alley.
Right.
You don't have to go with
Yeah.
them. Just
Yeah.
because they lost, you don't want to be lost
That's right.
also.
That's right.
You don't want that to be your plight. That
Mhm. Hmm.
they went down there, I'm going too.
Right.
No. You are smart.
That's right.
You can do that without that.
Yeah.
Last Friday, my last baby became a senior, started her senior year. Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
Yes. I know about.
Miss Morgan Elise is a senior now at Cass Tech.
Yeah.
And they had something that, they do things so differently. And I never heard of it until last year when one of the
Mhm.
sunrise.
Yes.
Sunrise.
Yes.
So her mother's dropping her off at 6 o'clock in the morning
Yes.
so they can experience sunrise.
Yes.
But as a class.
As a senior,
As
it'll
a
be the
senior.
last
It's
time
the
as a
last
senior.
time. Yes.
My daughter did the same
Yes,
thing.
I
Shout out
never-
to Jordan. She's at UPrep.
Oh, right,
And she's a
Jordan.
senior.
Yes. All right. See?
And we had to get up and get her to school so that her and her fellow seniors
Mhm.
can watch this sunrise.
Yes.
Never heard of it
I've
before.
never heard of that. So when I
Yeah.
said,
Mhm.
watch the sunrise. So they had no committee. Some were doing the snacks, and somebody was doing the water.
Mhm.
They had DJs, and they were
Mhm.
hustling. And
Mhm.
okay, there's so much new going on.
Yeah.
I was, oh wow. So
And they had a
there were.
football game at UPrep. I think they had a football game the same day.
Okay.
So
Well, this was
when my
Friday,
daughter
so
came
they
home,
probably
she was
did.
like, "Hi,
A
Daddy.
zombie go.
Good night, Daddy."
Yes.
Yep.
I said,
Sunrise.
wow, how about that? Sunrise.
Sandy still have her mouth open.
I know, she had- like what? Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Yes, and and fortunately, it wasn't as cold as they predicted, but it was a
Mhm.
little bit chilly on Friday morning. It was
Mhm.
like 59, 60 degrees. It was so they had the blankets and they were
Mhm.
moving and had the DJ, so they were hustling and dancing, trying to stay warm. But they were up on that mound at the corner of Grand River and I-96 when you go into right
Mhm.
there,
Yep.
up on that mountain. And it was, and thank God it was a beautiful sunrise
Yeah,
Friday morning.
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the prayer. Please don't let it be cloudy.
Yeah.
Please don't let it be
Yeah,
raining
because
and
we're-
cloudy.
Get up again.
Yeah, go.
Go
I
on
said,
up.
wow, how
Yeah.
about that?
But she enjoyed it though. I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
she
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. She was with the ones that she is going to graduate with.
Mhm.
So, and I don't know the significance of this particular sunrise because it's going to be more to come. So I don't. Maybe because it was
This
the
was
beginning of the school year.
it was senior
Okay.
sunrise.
Okay.
And they all just rose
Yeah.
into to be seniors.
Mhm.
And so that was the
Mhm.
significance. I said, well, they come up with some
Yeah.
stuff, don't they?
Mhm.
Huh?
Yeah.
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 They
Right.
come up with some stuff. I said, wow,
Yeah.
senior sunrise.
So now, let's say this: if New Prospect ever have a sunrise service, young people, you shouldn't have no
You-
problem.
and you don't say that's too early. Okay.
Getting yourself up going
Go
to sunrise service, y'all should not have
That's
no
right.
problem.
That's right. Easter, getting ready for Easter next year. You'll be seniors. You will have
Gotcha. I
experience.
gotcha.
You
I
got
got
That's a
you.
good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of New Prospect, we had our Men's Day. Unfortunately, I was out of town, but the Men's Day service, I understand, was a great Men's Day service.
Yeah.
Was a great Men's Day service, and now we're getting ready for Women's Day.
Mhm.
Women's Day is the last Sunday in September, and we've
Mhm.
got some activities going on for Women's Day, and
Mhm.
so we're excited about our new pastor and our church. This Sunday, first Sunday, and we baptized 2 more people this Sunday.
Amen.
When was it? Sunday, first Sunday in September.
Mhm.
We baptized 10 people.
So that would have been just.
I don't mean September. This is
yesterday?
August. First Sunday in
Yeah.
August, we
Okay.
baptized 10 people.
Okay.
Yes, yesterday we baptized 2.
Okay.
That's a significant part. They're young men.
Mm.
I am so pleased.
Yeah.
We get young men join the church.
Mhm.
Yes, and so we've got we've got 3 parking lots.
Mhm.
One across the street on Costopal,
Right.
one on Livernois right behind the church,
And
and we've
yeah.
got the big one right across the street that we leased to the city. We had to park in the big lot. We haven't had to park in the big lot. Well,
Wow.
I can't tell you. Yay
Yeah.
to my New
Yeah.
Prospect Baptist Church family.
You're talking about the lot on Livernois.
Yes, a lot of
The
Livernois,
big lot.
the
on
big
Livernois.
lot.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Great.
We had people parking in the big lot. I said, "Well, I'll be darned. It's been a long time since
Come
we've
on,
had
Pastor.
and then it
Do
was
that.
all up and down Livernois. I said, "You go, Pastor. Go, Pastor Davis. Bring them on in." So, and did
Amen.
he ever preach a powerful sermon on Sunday? So yeah, we had good service, but he talked about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego,
Mhm.
and grace of God,
Mm.
and how Nebuchadnezzar was beside himself when he
Mhm.
looked in there and didn't see
Mhm.
3, but he saw 4.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
it was just a really good, powerful sermon. When you think about it,
Mhm.
you think about God's grace, and we don't always deserve it,
Mhm.
but He got enough.
Mhm.
He's got enough
Mhm.
to spread out.
Yeah.
And when we don't deserve it, he kind of slides some over to us anyway.
Mhm.
He said,
Mhm.
"Now you know you
Yeah.
deserved it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I got
The
you.
grace and the mercy.
I got you.
Yeah.
The grace and the mercy."
Mm.
And so just such a blessing, a powerful service on
It is.
Sunday. But the blessing is that you understand the grace of God
Yes. Mhm.
and how important it is for all of us.
Mhm. Yes.
But the other part of that is that if God can share that grace with us, what's wrong with us? We can't share with somebody
That's
else.
right.
So
That's
we
right.
need
I see you talking now.
to make sure that we think about that and how God has shared His grace with us,
Mhm.
and how we need to take a lesson. And just because Mary Jane didn't look at me right this morning, I'm
Mhm.
not going to talk to
Mhm.
her. Or just because Johnny didn't speak, I'm not talking to him anymore.
Mhm.
Grace.
Mhm.
We need to be able to give that grace away that God has given to us.
That's right.
And so service on Sunday was a powerful, powerful service. And I just think that as I talk about grace, I want to get into our election.
Yeah.
And I want to talk a little bit about it every Monday until then. We need to make sure that as we go through this election cycle, that we're sharing grace.
Mhm.
We don't have to be ugly.
Mhm.
We don't have to talk about folks and their families. Not necessary.
Mhm.
Be gracious.
That's right.
Be gracious. We can do that.
Mhm.
It's not that we don't know. We know
Mhm.
how to do it.
Mhm.
And it's amazing what will come back to you.
Mhm. Yeah. And I want to add this. If I think it's important that whomever takes that, uh, we need to pray for
Absolutely.
them, and we need to get behind them, and because Detroit can be a better city.
Mhm.
Period.
Mhm.
It can be a better city. We have
But we
come
all
a
have to
mighty,
be a part of that.
mighty long way. We've
Yes.
come a mighty long way, and there's a whole lot more that we do.
Yes.
So I just want to say, because I don't want to take sides of who is going to be
No,
in
I'm
office,
not.
but whomever
Whoever
is
it
in office, we
is,
need to
pray
pray
for
them.
them.
And we need to get behind them so that we
Yes.
can all, because it takes more than just the mayor of the city to make
Everybody.
the city
Yes.
a great city.
Yes.
It's going to take all of us, whomever takes that seat. It's going
All
to
of
take all of us to get behind them and pray
Exactly.
for them and do what is necessary to make Detroit great and better city.
Yes. Yes.
You
We're
agree?
good, but we can be better.
Yeah.
And it's going to take us all working together to
Mhm.
be better.
Mhm.
And so, whatever the outcome is, let's pray for whoever that
Mhm.
person is,
That's right.
because we've got work,
Yeah.
and we can all be a part of it.
Mhm.
We can all have, and you don't have everybody. If everybody does a little bit, nobody has to do a lot.
Yes. Yes.
So if we can all do just a little bit, just
Yeah.
handle our little corner over here. If I can handle my
Mhm.
little spot over
Mhm.
here,
Yep.
and everybody else handle their little spot,
Mhm.
then we'll all be okay. And thinking about that, I received. I was going through. I get these emails from government and city officials and so on. There's a survey online that's asking people in Detroit, residents, what they think about all sorts of things. I mean, just all
Mhm.
sorts of, how do you feel safe? Do you have enough grocery stores in your community? I mean, just healthcare. I mean, everything.
Yeah.
Go online and find it, because if you fill it out, you get a $25 gift card. And everybody can use an extra
Can I
little something,
use
something.
different now?
Now,
I
yeah.
need to see. I'm putting the
There
idea in
you go.
somebody's head.
You know,
If I go in as Edward and then go in as Fred,
yeah, then Johnny and
that's
Jay.
$75.
Please don't do that.
No, don't.
Okay,
don't.
people, don't do it.
No,
Don't do
I
it.
shouldn't have said that.
Well, somebody has already thought of it. Somebody has thought of that.
That's what I was thinking.
That's
No,
somebody has
don't
thought
do
of
that.
that.
That's wrong as two left shoes,
Yes.
as my mom used to say.
Yes. But go online and do the survey. And if you pull up, I'm sure City of Detroit survey, it'll pop up.
Mhm.
And it takes a while because it's a long survey. It's
Mhm.
very extensive. And it will ask you your name, your address, and all that kind of good stuff,
Mhm.
and your age, and where you live,
Mhm.
and what are you involved in your community? Have
Yep.
you helped clean up a vacant lot? Have you helped do this? All that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But I'm glad that you're doing it.
Yeah.
It'll be good information. So go online, find it, and you get $25 gift card.
Because see, one of them questions I know your doctor asks you, because I get asked that every time I go to the doctor. Do you feel safe at home?
That's the one.
Yes.
And that
They ask you, do you feel safe at home?
Do you feel safe?
And I've been like, my
Okay.
daughter hit me while I was sleeping. No, I'm just saying.
Most of the time. Depends on who's home with me. No, we're just
Yeah, we are.
We're just joking.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. But yeah, they ask that question all the and that's one of the questions on the
Do you
survey.
feel safe at home?
Do you feel safe at home?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And it's interesting. They ask about healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
They ask about transportation. Is there adequate transportation in your community?
Mm-hmm.
Are vacant lots being appropriately taken care of in your community?
Mm-hmm.
Are vacant houses in your community
Mm-hmm.
being taken care of? I mean, so the whole litany of questions they ask that are important to folks who live in the city. And so I want you to go online, everybody, and fill out that survey. Give the information. And a lot of times, well, they never asked me. Yes, they did. You just didn't respond.
Right.
So this is the ask. They're asking you now. So fill out the information and help them help us and help us help each other.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to make the city even greater.
That's right. Let me ask you this question about the city. Is there anything in the city besides what you maybe is anything, worth putting out there?
There probably is, but it's something that it's not necessarily the city, but it's something I want to go to Little Caesars Arena and see the Four Queens. Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle.
Sandy put you up there.
I want to go.
When you said Gladys Knight, that first person popped in my head, Sandy.
That's my
Rowland.
girl.
Yeah.
Ooh, yes, I want to see that. Stephanie Mills.
Mm-hmm.
last night, there was the four of them. I can't remember the other,
Mhm.
but Patty LaBelle,
Mhm.
Stephanie Mills last night, and there's the fourth one who I can't think of right now. Shaka Khan.
Shaka
That's
Khan.
Shaka Khan.
When is that?
It's coming up. I want to say September 20. Is it October? October is it was coming up.
Really?
Yes, at Little Caesars Arena, September 28th.
September 20. See, Sandy reading it right now.
Yeah, September 28th.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see it.
Listen, let me say this because I know it's a lot of people that is watching the Community Bell show. Y'all know Edna Bell is a great one. He does a lot for the city. He has been just phenomenal. She continues to be phenomenal. So this is your time to bless her. Right
That's
now.
what you're doing.
If y'all want to
Listen to you.
send Edna Bell to the
Lord have
concert.
mercy.
Send her to the concert. If somebody is watching right now and you're saying, well, how do I do it? Listen, I need you to contact WBTC Radio Detroit. Ask for Sandy. Ask for Sandy Rose and tell him, I want to bless Edna some tickets to this concert. I heard the request, okay?
Wow.
One of y'all got them. Somebody got them. Bless
Somebody
her.
got a ticket.
Bless her. It'll bless your life because
Wow.
this is a wonderful woman, right? It's a wonderful woman, and she does a lot for the city. So just there it is, right there. There it is, right there. Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
heard that. I said, oh,
That would make her day, and then she'll come back on and have you on and say, "This is blessed."
there we go. Come on. You.
Am I doing it?
Oh, I love it. Bring it on. Bring it on. You're bringing it. You're bringing it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But I just, those four women are just
Mhm.
phenomenal. They really,
Yeah.
really are. And they've stood the test of time.
Yeah.
And they're still going on. And so I
Mhm.
love me some.
That is definitely wish list. I remember years ago, mother had always
Okay.
Dean Martin,
Martin,
Frank
Thank you.
Sinatra,
Sammy Davis Jr.
Sammy Davis. Those were her favorites.
Yes.
Brother, it was a piece of ticket. He
Yeah.
had never been the same.
I know. It's it's one of those things that you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. One of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a.
Yeah. So if y'all want to bless her,
You back. Look at him. I love you.
Yeah, do that.
Love you. Love you.
Yeah.
Love you.
definitely deserve it.
Love you.
Definitely
love you.
deserve it.
Well, now, football.
Mm.
My Lions did not win yesterday. I didn't watch the game, but I'm told that they did not.
No, they really did not win.
Which means they really lost bad.
They really lost bad.
Yeah,
They
what was
really
the
lost
score?
bad. It was something to what, 3 or 10?
Oh, wow.
I think
Poor baby.
they lost to Green Bay pretty bad.
And
then from how they've been playing,
yeah,
it's like, okay,
like what's going on,
is this
y'all? Ooh, 7. Slapped them.
Yeah.
That's too bad. But and I know Lions fans, don't beat me up about this, but Green Bay I'm okay with them losing to Green. I don't want them to lose, but if they had to lose to somebody, it's okay to lose to Green Bay because one of my babies plays for Green Bay.
Mm.
And so, Reverend Craig Esther and his wife Shelley, their son plays for He's for Green Bay. And then they were all at the game. They have gone to every game this boy has played since he was at Kansas State.
Mm.
And when I tell you every game, I mean every game. When he was in college, they went to every game. They have been to every game he's played since he was drafted last 2 years ago.
Mm.
Every game. And so he played yesterday, and Jelly and Craig and his 2 sisters and his brother were all there.
So
I'm okay with them losing to Green Bay, but don't lose to anybody else, Lions, okay?
So basically, you're saying you wanted Green Bay.
Well, I didn't want them to win, but I'm okay with them winning.
You okay with them winning?
Yeah, I didn't. I wanted the Lions to win. I really did. I want the Lions to win.
You
But if
wanted
they,
them to win, but you didn't want them to win. Yeah.
well, no, I wanted them. You listen. I wanted them to win. But since they didn't win,
Right.
if they were going to lose,
Right. Let
lose
them
to
lose
Green
it.
Bay.
Okay.
But don't lose to anybody else.
All right.
Okay. You can't
Yeah.
lose to anybody
Okay.
else.
Yeah.
No, but this
Because
is
you know,
open. That
normally,
was preseason. I'm talking about this. This
normally
is
Green
open.
Bay is played twice. They normally play teams like Green Bay or
Yeah, they'll
Minnesota
play it 2 or 3
in
times.
the season. They'll play a couple of
Yeah. Well, so I'm Reverend Craig and Shelley were at the game with us. This is it. Both they go to the games. I praise them so much. I mean,
Yeah.
they go to every game this boy has played. If they have to drive, fly, by train, plane, and everything else, that's wherever it takes to get there. That's
Yeah.
what they do to get there. Support that baby. And that's what. And he is the baby. There are 4 of them, 2 girls and 2 boys, and 2 boys. He's the baby.
Mhm.
So yeah, they had to lose. It was okay to lose to Green Bay, but they can't lose to anybody else.
Okay.
Well, I just want y'all to know, Lions, you can't lose to anybody else.
Mm-mm.
Got that?
Please don't.
Got that? You have
Don't.
spoiled us.
Yes.
We are accustomed to, you going out and taking care of business.
Yes. You know, I used to get excited on the fourth quarter plays.
Oh
They
my goodness,
hit
because we
'em off.
knew. Yeah.
Oh, man, I'll
And
be
yeah,
like,
when they would go,
I'll be
go
like
for,
this.
yeah,
and they
go for
just-
the 4th
and they pull
down,
it
and
off.
they pulled it off. Yeah.
So,
Fourth
I
and
mean,
1, they
yeah.
going for it.
Who is the best coach?
I would say whoever they
I
got
would
now.
say, I
Campbell.
would say probably
Yeah,
whoever
I'd
they
say
got
I'd
now.
say whoever Campbell is the coach.
Yeah. I used to love Wayne Fonts though.
I like Wayne
I
Fonts,
love
and
Wayne
I
Fonts.
think
So
I
he
liked
was-
him too. I don't
yeah.
remember his name though,
Yeah.
because we weren't winning.
Yeah.
We won a little
Wayne
bit,
Fonts smiled,
but Campbell,
losing or losing. He still had a
he still
smile
has
on his face and a
yes.
cigar in his mouth.
Yes. Yes.
Wayne Fonts.
So yeah, I want the Lions to win.
Mhm.
And if they had to lose, it's okay to lose to Green Bay,
Yeah.
but they can't lose to anybody else.
Yeah. I got a serious question I want to ask you though. Have we said anything else said about real estate?
Oh, what real estate is a good thing.
Okay.
We're always something good to be said about real estate.
Okay.
Always something. And particularly
Jim Caldwell, you like Jim Caldwell?
yeah, that was the name, the coach
Yeah.
coach of the Lions.
Yeah.
But real estate in Detroit is just off, as the kids say, off the hook.
Yeah.
The prices are incredible. And it's what I'm understanding, it's people from the East Coast
Mhm.
and the West Coast coming into Detroit
Mhm.
and other Midwestern cities
Mhm.
and finding out, I can get all this house for $500,000.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, what would
Mhm.
cost them $2 or $3 or $4 million someplace else,
Mhm.
they can get here for a third of that price.
Yeah.
And they're coming in and spending it, and they're paying cash for these homes.
When I tell you, because of where I live in the U of D district. So I'm right across the street from
Oh yeah.
University, U of D Mercy,
Mhm.
and Mary Grove, the other way, 6 months. I tell you, those streets, Opal, and
Mhm. All of that.
Monica, those
Mhm.
man, those houses,
Yes.
they're being bought up and beautified.
Yes.
You see these bands, they're all over the
Yes.
and it's like, okay, here is the opportunity. Here, you all need to seize the opportunity. This is why this is a great time to get credit straight.
Yes.
It really don't see. Some people don't do it because they think it take a long time. No,
It does
it
not
don't
take-
take a long time. But what it's going to take is your discipline.
Patience and
Going to
discipline.
take
You
your
got to be
discipline,
disciplined.
your patience, and your discipline. You can change your whole world within 6 months.
Yes.
If
yes.
you're disciplined.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I've been telling you, there was a house over in Rosedale Park, and I pass there all the time. I live over there, and I always drive by this house. It was for sale, and it was for sale for $405,000. House sold for $525,000.
Wow.
People started bidding, and it's a beautiful house, big house, lots of land around it. I thought, what? They're buying these houses left. they come here and they see what they get for that amount of money,
Mm-hmm.
and what they get for that amount of money on the East Coast
Mm-hmm.
and on the West Coast is half as much
Right.
and twice as much money and half as much house.
And not only that, they got heavy equity in it,
Yes.
too. There's
Yes.
a lot of equity
Mhm.
that you could pull out later on for home improvement, or, you know, expansion of the land that you said. Even the lots that are sitting next to this house, you know, the city will let these lots go for little or nothing.
Comparatively speaking,
You know,
absolutely right.
you can extend your house into a lot and, you know, create a whole new dynasty.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I say, get your stuff together, folks.
Yeah.
You young people, think about this, and even if you have to form a group
Mhm.
of folk, 2 or 3 of you guys, get together, buy a few of these houses. That's what the other folks are doing.
Mhm.
They're buying them, they're renovating them, selling them for huge profits,
Mhm.
and then you can live in one yourself and don't have to pay really
Yeah.
rent. It just makes sense,
Yeah.
and we want you to be able to do that. Enjoy your life.
Yes.
Enjoy your life.
Yeah.
And you can do that.
You sure can.
You can do right here in our great city. We do have a great city.
Mhm.
We've got things that go on in the city that you don't see,
Mhm. Mhm.
and we want to take advantage of those and
Mhm.
publicize those.
Yeah.
People know that you can come to Detroit and make a good living and live a wonderful life and a
Sure can.
safe life.
Yeah.
Now this probably the last conversation we're gonna have about this, but this young man who's running for Senate on the Republican ticket has suggested that the president of the United States send military into Detroit.
And that's the question. Very question. Happen. Wait, but
Uh,
here was my. Are they waiting till after the election
Could be.
to
Could
see
very
who's
well.
in office to do this?
Could very
Because you
well
know
be.
a lot of the cities that there is leadership of
Yes.
this.
Yes. People of color are the
Culture.
leading that city.
Right.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. I wouldn't.
I
But
just
the
want to make
good
sure I ain't
news, the
crazy.
good
I ain't
news
he talking
is
crazy.
that we have an attorney general who takes no credit prisoners. Dana Nessel.
Mhm.
She will sue them up one side and down the other
Mhm. Mhm.
if they choose to decide they want to do that. But I would suggest that those people who are suggesting they do that go to some of those red states where the
Mhm.
crime is much greater.
Mhm.
Go down to Jackson, Mississippi. The
Mhm.
crime rates are much greater.
Mhm.
Even go to New Orleans.
Right.
You go to many of those cities where the crime rates are much higher than they are here in Detroit or even in Chicago, and the rates have come down. And so before you do that, if that's what you want to do, you better have your numbers right and be ready for some lawsuits to come because you can do that in D.C. because they're not a state.
Mhm.
But you go out into a whole different ball game in
Right.
some of these other because the states and the states control the
Mhm.
National Guard, just like just like the young man from Baltimore, Maryland, Westmore.
Mhm.
He said, "I control this one,
Right.
and no, I'm not sending my National Guard in."
Mhm.
And you can't do it because of states' rights. Or you talk about states' rights. Now states' rights gonna have some rights.
Right.
Now, what states' rights? You talked about that in all those southern states all these years about we can do AB, we can discriminate against people, we can do all we want, and it was okay. So now we're gonna use states' rights in many of these blue states.
Yeah.
Say no.
Yeah.
You can't just willy-nilly decide just because you don't like who the mayor is, or you don't
Mhm.
like the politics of the city,
Yeah.
that you're gonna send in the National Guard.
Yeah.
No, not gonna. I just think it would be very difficult, and you never say never
Mhm.
because we've got people in office who are doing some crazy stuff,
Mhm.
but never say never.
Mhm.
But I would dare say that the young man who suggested that, who's a candidate for Senate, I would not want somebody who's running to represent
Right.
me now you want to send some National Guards into
Mhm.
my city, that you
Mhm.
want to represent me? I don't
Right.
think so. That was
Right.
not a good move on his part. And I think he thought, well, there are people who think that that would be a good thing because Detroit is a black city. We can do that, and there won't be any repercussions. I think you find that will not be
Mhm. Mhm.
that will not be the case,
Mhm.
and it shouldn't. And particularly when you consider that the crime rate has decreased so considerably.
Yeah.
The carjackings have decreased.
Mhm.
The murders have decreased.
Yes.
Heartbreak is that there's a few fools out there, and yes, I call them fools,
Mhm.
who are running around with weapons, randomly shooting, and babies are getting hurt.
Right.
They are fools, and they need to be dealt with. But that is not the majority of our city.
That's right.
That
That's
is
right.
not the majority of our city. And so, you need whoever you are. I know who you are. And I'm not going to say your name because I don't want your name. But the guy who's running for Senate on the Republican ticket for Michigan wants to send the National Guard into your largest city or major city. Now, what does that say about business in this city? If
Mhm.
I'm a business in this city, I don't want the National Guard coming in
Right.
this city. That doesn't
Right.
say anything
Right.
for tourism and conventions.
Right.
And that's not a good look.
Mhm.
So, think about what you're saying, person who's running on the other side of the ticket for the Senate in Michigan, that you want to send those folks into your largest city, actually your money-making city.
Right.
Because
That
with
is
Detroit,
building, that is adding,
yes,
bike lanes
all of that.
and all of that.
So without Detroit, the rest of y'all, nobody knows anything about some of these. Where are you from? I'm from Detroit. They lived 40, 50, 60 miles
Mhm.
away, but the response is I'm from Detroit because nobody would recognize where else you're from. So
Mhm.
think about that person who's running for the Senate.
Yeah.
Think about that. We're going to have to keep a sharp eye on
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
But it won't happen till after
Yeah.
if they try to do it.
Yeah. Scripture says, watch and pray. And that's what
go.
we need to do. We need to be vigilant, and we just need to be praying. Our leadership, our city, and each other. That
Absolutely.
needs to be added to our prayer list every day, not
Every day.
just because we're saying it now and you go on Facebook and put up an emoji praying hands. No, we need you to, make a petition.
Prayer is an active.
You live here.
Active.
Pray about your environment, pray about your community. Detroit is a great city.
Absolutely. And pray for our babies. School's just started. We need to pray for our babies. We need to pray that they will have a safe and successful school year. When I hear about people who obviously have some mental illness going into schools wanting to harm our babies,
Mhm.
pray for them.
Yeah.
Pray for this whole school year because Lord knows, we don't need our babies.
Amen.
Don't
Amen.
need them hurt. Thank you, Larry,
Thank
for
you.
joining me today. I
It's
appreciate
always
you.
a privilege and an honor to be
Appreciate
with
you
you.
so much. This
Yeah.
has been good conversation.
Great.
We'll have to do this on a regular basis.
Here we go.
Yeah. Now stop it. Yes, we're gonna have to do this on a regular basis.
All right. Thank
This is a
y'all.
good conversation. This is a good conversation. Okay, everybody. We'll see you next Monday. Community Bell Show. And guess who our guest is gonna be next Monday? Dwight Harris. And if you guys know, Dwight was in a horrible accident, and we just are so glad that he is recovering. He's recovering. And so we're going to continue to pray for him. He's in a place now where he can get up and get out.
Amen.
And so we're going to have him
Amen.
on the show next week, talk about some of his favorite subjects,
All right.
taking care of the babies.
Go.
Have a great week, everyone. And we'll see you next Monday. Community Bell Show for.
Thank you for listening to Community Bell with your host, former Wayne County Commissioner Edna Bell. This broadcast was brought to you by WVTC Radio Detroit. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, our website, www.wvtcradio.com, or download our WVTC app from the Play Store for Android users and the App Store for iPhone users. If you've enjoyed this broadcast, tell a friend to tune in. We'll see you next Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern to the Community Bell Show, right here on WVTC Radio Detroit.
Hey, Detroit!
chapter of the Gospel Music Workshop of America. Women's choir is calling all gospel singing ladies. Join us as we prepare for another powerful concert on Sunday, October 19th at 4 p.m. This is a citywide call for 100 plus women who love to lift up the name of Jesus through song. Come, rehearse, connect, and sing with us. Rehearsals are happening at Craig Memorial Tabernacle, 14201 Puritan Avenue, Detroit. Evangelist Santa Rose is your choir coordinator, and Dr. Iris Taylor is the Detroit chapter chairperson. Let's make a joyful noise together. See you at rehearsal.
Listen, I'm here at Elmar's Furs. I need you to understand, if you can't get in the store, you can always shop online. And when you shop online, you want to make sure that you follow him on social media, on all social media. And if you're looking for the website, it's elmarfurs.com. Listen, Instagram, Facebook, we're looking for you. He's got sales, and he's got a payment option for you that's going to meet your very need. It's going to benefit you because you'll get in on the sales. So listen, make sure you come or visit us online, elmarfurs.com.
Go to your Apple or Google Play Store and download the WVTC Gospel Radio app today. You can also say, Alexa, play WVTC Radio Skills.
Would you like to play WVTC Radio Network?
Absolutely. Download it today.
You're listening to WVTC Gospel Radio Detroit, and we're flowing in the Spirit.